It is quite obvious that living in space is different from living on Earth, so the daily routine that one follows cannot be followed there in space. Life there is quite tough. The ISS is orbiting 400 kilometers from Earth, and all the resources need to be taken there from Earth, which means that the astronauts have to conserve water and food, and the waste needs to be kept to a minimum. So hello everybody, welcome back to the Physics Duo, and without wasting any time, let us understand how is life so different for astronauts. First of all, hygiene is very important, be it on Earth or in space. In the ISS, astronauts have to share space with up to 13 people at times, and things can become very unpleasant if someone is not taking care of business. They brush their teeth in the normal way as we do, but as we know that everything in space floats around, including water and toothpaste because of no gravity unfortunately, so they either swallow their toothpaste or spit it on the washcloth and clean with a wet wipe.
Also, astronauts need to keep their mouth closed while brushing, or else you know what would happen. Very weird, right? But the way they use a toilet is even more strange. They have to strap themselves in to prevent floating off, and there is a suction tube which carries the waste away in an airstream down a hole. For bathing, special kinds of soap and shampoo are used. These soaps do not need water to rinse. After washing, they use a towel to dry off.
Astronauts need to consume 2800 calories per day. The food trays are prepared on the ground for each astronaut and delivered to the ISS. These are stored in one of the modules and marked. Red food trays contain foods from Russia and blue trays contain food from American or European countries. The food has to be specially treated so that it can last a long time and is low in mass.
In space, one can sleep in any orientation, but they have to attach themselves so that they don't float around or bump into something. So astronauts usually sleep in sleeping bags located in small crew cabins. Each crew cabin is just big enough for one person.
On Earth, our lower body and legs carry our weight. This makes our muscles strong, but the absence of weight in space leads to health problems such as bone and muscle loss. Weightlessness also makes it harder to do even small tasks. Lower back loses strength and bones start becoming weak and thin. Therefore, astronauts have to take time to exercise every day and keep themselves fit and healthy. On board, there is a treadmill and an exercise bicycle without tires. So astronauts have to do at least 2 hours of exercise per day to keep in good shape when they return back to Earth.
That was a brief about a day in an astronaut's life. Obviously, beside these primary and basic fulfillments, they do a lot of research work there at space. Anyhow, that's why they are in space right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did so, make sure to like it. Let us know in the comment section about how space fascinates you each day. We will meet you soon with some other interesting topics.